Hello friends! A lot has happened over the last 5 years or so. Not only have I made a whole bunch of clothing, I've also acquired a whole bunch of clothing. Quite a lot of which you've seen in videos that have already made an appearance on the channel. My tastes have gradually been changing, various things about my life have been adapting. In short, I have a lot of clothes, not all of which I wear. As I've increasingly moved into a more gender-neutral, fantasy-inspired everyday wardrobe, with a much greater focus on comfort than there has previously been, for many years there I overcompensated by dressing incredibly formally to everything. Which I don't hate, but post-pandemic and infant, kinda hard to maintain. I badly need a wardrobe reset, and these days the only way big projects happen is if I make a video about them. See, you're coming too. I say coming too, I'm actually recording this after the fact. We're about to go back in time. So hold on to your hats and I will meet you in the past. So we've done the top drawer because no one needed to see me go through my socks. So we're now on to the 3 actual drawers. This tunic I made in one of my simple LARP kit videos. It doesn't even fit that well and I wear it all the time, so that's staying. This shirt is really cute, but I don't love wearing it because it's quite hard to get over my head and the buttons are metal. I think that goes in LARP kit. Tunic top I wear all the time. Long line red velvet cardigan. This is really cute, I just never wear it. I think it goes into LARP kit. I have all of these little tops that I made. They're just little cotton crop tops. They're a fat quarter on each side. I don't wear them anymore. They're quite snug to get on and off, and they're very cropped, and I don't find that I enjoy that silhouette these days. But they are just quilting cotton, so I think I'm gonna make stuff out of them. Scrap pile. LARP kit. I'm slowly whittling down my collection of logo tees because I don't really do that kind of thing anymore. But some of them I've had for a very long time and are kind of embarrassing. But we persist. What am I going to do? Throw it away? These pajama tops are technically fine, but they don't have matching bottoms, which turns out is the way that I like to wear pajamas. I think these are donate. LARP kit. So when I got admitted to hospital kind of unexpectedly, I very quickly ran out of pajamas. So I ended up ordering a 2-pack of like night dresses, which I then wore for like a week. It was not good. I don't really enjoy them. It's not something that I like to wear to bed. I like pajama sets. This one I think I will donate. This one is what I was actually wearing when my daughter was delivered. I mean, it's been washed and everything. I just feel weird giving that away. So that one might go in the scrap pile. This top is amazing, but it's not the most comfortable. And it also is a nightmare to wash because every time you wash it, it rolls up on itself into a little like tight sausage that you have to then unpeel. LARP kit. This one I'm really sad about. I have 2 completely hand-sewn medieval shifts that I wear all the time and have done for the last 6 or 7 years. This one is stained under the arms and it's stained really badly on the back, which is fine. I just don't love wearing it for every day anymore. So I think this one goes into the LARP kit. This pile has been accumulating at the foot of my bed for a while. It's all stuff I know I don't want in my wardrobe, but I haven't got any better system going on than just, it's not stuff I'm wearing right now, so let's sort this out. I bought these trousers for a LARP. I then wore them in my day-to-day life for the next nearly 10 years. The elastic isn't great, they don't stay up, they are paper thin. I think they're going into permanent LARP kit. I love this Herjolfsson dress. It is torn on the shoulder. I need to fix that. These trousers I got for a video because they were the only grey trousers I could find in the thrift shop on that day. They've never really fit me that well. They're a petite and I am tall. I'm just going to donate them. I've been thinking about how I could like let the hems down or whatever. No, I'm just going to donate them. Got this cropped hoodie for a LARP. Don't love how it fits on me. Donate. This little velvet skater dress makes a really good fantasy surcoat kind of vibe. It is too short for me to wear on its own. LARP kit. Pajama bottoms that are torn. Scrap bag. I made this top for a holiday. It was pretty unsuccessful, honestly. Might see if I can rescue it. If not, scrap bag. Totally functional pillowcases. I don't know what they're doing in there. More torn pajama bottoms. I've really enjoyed the skirt over the years. It's wool. It has a really tight sort of acetate lining. And I don't love the fit over the hips. So I think I want to take this apart and see if I can make something else with it. This is a really cool top made of like burnout velvet, but the shape of it fits a bit snugly over the hips for my everyday wear. I do, however, think it would be banging as LARP kit. I really like the skirt. The zip's broken. Repair. I made these dungarees before we went on holiday a couple of years ago. I've only worn them a couple of times. I'm just not a dungarees person. I might see if I can turn them into trousers. The legendary tunic with fake fur sleeves. LARP kit. Oh, this is my partner's old Linus Tech Tips hoodie. He gave me this to use for scraps, so I will use it for scraps. I should check if these still fit me. I remember the problem with these jeans being that they were cuffed and the cuffs were too tight, but if the rest of the jeans fit okay, I might make them cut-offs. We'll just have to see. Either way, they're going in the potentially repair pile. Two different variations on the split side trousers. Scraps. Can't be bothered with either of them. I love this shirt. I wore it to death. It is now very dead. Scraps. These trousers, scraps. They're really torn. This little mesh crop top I think can go into LARP kit. Oh yeah, this dress has a lace waist and it's just coming apart. Wonder if I can turn that into a skirt. Suede tank top, LARP kit. Is that transferred? That's annoying. Yeah, sadly, I think all my Cyberdog is going into LARP kit these days. Yeah, LARP kit. LARP kit. Ah, another pair of split size trousers. Those are going into LARP kit because they actually are functional. They just aren't very nice. Over on the other side of the bedroom, I've just been filling up this laundry basket with clean clothes that need to go away somewhere or be ironed. Yeah, we need to do something about that. Gonna level with you, trying to get me to do ironing is like trying to pull teeth. But for the sake of my beautiful Regency shirts, we will persevere. I made this skirt in the original split side skirt video. I don't know what fabric this was, but it's taken washing extremely poorly. So I've just decided I'm not going to wash it anymore unless I absolutely have to. But it needs ironing. Two beautiful hand-sewn Regency shirts, they need ironing. My beautiful Hushfall archive shirts, which I have not worn more than once, or outside of the NICU. They need ironing. This is a belt pouch, it shouldn't be here. Beautiful Uniqlo linen shirt needs ironing. Mystery sock. I will add it to the other mystery socks. Yes. Oh, this is my little sleeved chemisette iron. Great cardigan I wear a lot. Jumper that's still bizarrely doing me quite well after all these years, given that it is Primark and acrylic. Oh yeah, I made this wrap-around waistcoat top thing that I never wear. Let's see if we can wear that. Shirt needs hanging up. Another shirt needs hanging up. Another shirt needs hanging up. Waistcoat needs hanging up. Another shirt. Absolutely stunning Morning Witch bolero. Worn once for about 10 minutes. Baby threw up on it. I've washed it. I've not ironed it. It's not been worn. I wore this dress at Christmas. It just needs to be hung back up again. It doesn't need to be washed. It's wool. What's this skirt doing here? I don't think anything. I think that just needs to go away. Cardigan, shirt, shirt. Two more jumpers. Maybe it's time I retired that jumper. It's cozy though. More cardigans. Okay, all that stuff is fine. It just needs to be hung, which means we are on to the actual wardrobe. There's a lot going on here. This shelf up here is woolens. Oh, I never wear that. And I never wear that. But I don't think it's in a fit state to be donated. Those are fine, those can stay. I have so categorically felted this hideous oversized jumper. So I made this skirt in the split side skirts video, and it's just a little shorter and a little narrower than I actually like. So I think, given that it's just 2 rectangles of fabric, that's going in the scrap bag. As is, unfortunately, my hackamore. I love the idea of these, but in practice, I just don't wear them. They're so not practical. And keeping the pleats in them is a nightmare. And it's all just straight lines, so I can just, you know, unpick them and use the fabric for something else. Knock thrice bolero can stay. This was a very cheap dress that I don't wear anymore. Would I wear it if it was a skirt? Would I wear it if it was a skirt? No, it's a bit short and narrow. I think that's donate. Denim jacket and a black dress I really like. That can stay. This tunic I never wear. I think that might be scrap bag. I could donate it. I really like the fabric. I'll think about it. This hood, let's be honest, that should be in LARP kit. I'm never going to wear that outside of a LARP situation. I don't love that shirt. Donate. The dirndl can go in LARP kit. I somehow don't think I'm going to be wearing this just around. Jacket, another jacket. Another jacket, some waistcoats. Logically, I should put this sleeveless leather jacket with the Triumph of Death printed on it into LARP kit, but I'm keeping it in the wardrobe as a statement of intent. That's another like evening bodice thingy that can go in LARP kit. Oh, I made this blouse and I do not like it. I do not like wearing it. Do I think I would cut it up? Honestly, no. And it's missing a button. I worry that because it's missing a button, the charity shop wouldn't give it a lot of time. We will put it in the donate pile. This is a sheer striped shirt with bell sleeves and a wrap front. I think this is going to go into LARP kit. Hello friends, and welcome to the advertising segment of the video. I made the decision to increasingly divorce myself from paid sponsorships. So this ad break is my idea for trying to make that a little bit more sustainable. Advertising space is a flat fee. It is available on my Ko-fi page and you can do many things with it. And I would like to give a particularly big thank you to the lovely people who have become my very first sponsors for this video. First and foremost, Lilith would like to shout out their cats. This is Marinette and this 20-year-old baby is Dingbat. These are excellent cats and I am extremely grateful that I get to see them. I would also like to clarify in this moment that if you do want to use your ad space to shout out your pets, I insist on pictures. My other sponsor of this video is The Rattle of Bones by Cade Garza. Do you enjoy 30-something protagonists? Creatures that mimic humans? Found family stories with no romance? The Rattle of Bones is a horror novel featuring exactly that. Set in rural Texas, Tabitha teams up with her 19-year-old neighbor after face-stealing creatures begin attacking. She wants to find her brother Charlie, and he wants to find his grandmother. They team up, combining their wits, and search for their loved ones. Trouble arises when one of the creatures sets its sights on Tabitha, however, and she must figure out what is real and what is not. Cade Garza is a queer horror author. The Rattle of Bones is available on Ko-fi, and I will have a link to that, as well as Cade's other social media, in the description. Thank you very much to all of my sponsors this video, reiterating once again that you too can be one of them. And now, back to your regularly scheduled content. And now it's time for the fun part. Ironing. Actually, I have one of my knock thrice cardigans. The gem has come out of the button, so I'm going to glue that back in. There may be things in this world Gorilla Glue can't do, but I haven't found them yet. Leave that to dry. Making wardrobe videos is always a little bit weird. Not because I feel weird about showing you guys my wardrobe or my clothes or whatever it happens to be, but because people get kind of weird about it. I have a lot of clothes. I know this to be true. It's basically always been true. Clothes are one of those things that I collect. I also hate doing laundry. I really appreciate having lots of different outfits that I can wear. And then I only need to do like 4 big loads of laundry once a month. But I very much operate on the principle that once I have bought something, which is almost certainly either from a small business or secondhand. It's mine now. It's my responsibility. It's gonna stay with me. Part of the reason why there's so few things in the donate pile is because I am only donating stuff that I am confident is wearable as is and desirable. Because the stuff that isn't ends up being shipped overseas and clogs up beaches. That's just something I worry about. And that's what makes it really weird, because whenever I do any kind of like wardrobe video, sorting through my LARP kit, whatever, someone is always like, oh, you should get rid of this stuff. You don't need it right now. It should go. You should get rid of it. Space is not a premium for me. I have the capability to store most things. But also, I'm never entirely sure what people mean when they say get rid of it or let it go. Do you mean I should donate it? Because certainly with the LARP kit, a lot of it, that's not an option. No one else wants that. I'm always thinking, surely you don't mean throw it away, but maybe I'm just too, maybe I'm too deep in the eco-friendly side of the internet that people do genuinely mean throw it away. As previously stated, insane to me. And I live in a good part of the country. We have municipal waste strategy that actually works. We don't have landfill. We have an incinerator. The incinerator generates electricity. It's probably not that bad for the air pollution. There's a lot of filters in there. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if I wanted to throw things out, I could just throw things out. But it is weird to run into people on the internet who think that just throwing things away is something you can do and it is fine. And also that the next time I have a LARP, I can just buy or make all new kit and that's fine. Honestly, I think what people mean when they see stuff that I have or stuff that I've made and they're like, oh, this doesn't fit you. Oh, you have nowhere to wear this. Oh, it's got a hole in it. You should get rid of it. What they mean is, you should give it to me. You should give me that thing. Even if that was logistically possible, like I have a kid, you're not getting it for free. I've sold clothes secondhand before. It's not worth it. It's a lot of work. You don't make any money and people are extremely annoying to deal with. Also, if it's something I've made, you can't afford it. I'm not even a particularly good or talented sewist, and I work quick. And even so, like one of my tunics that takes sub an hour to make, I'm charging you a minimum of 30 quid for that. You don't want to pay that. Like I said, I'm aware I'm in a very privileged position. I don't have infinite space, but I have a lot more space than other people do. So when I have stuff that is nice and is useful and it fits me, or basically fits me, I don't want to throw or give it away just so that I can buy more stuff later. Now, secretly, what's happening is, so my dream, the thing I would like more than anything else, is to eventually own a LARP site. That's probably never going to happen, but in this pipe dream, when we own our own LARP site, I would kind of love to have that LARP, like dedicated LARP site, also have its own prop and costume store. Not in terms of selling, in terms of like, are you running an event at the site? Cool. Here's the price for the days. Here's all the extras, and one of the extras is, do you want to use our wardrobe that we've assembled for crewing our LARPs that we run, but also you can use it too. And I just have a barn full of LARP kit that I get to tinker with and assemble over time and periodically be like, oh, well, this new game's starting and they're going to be coming back for all 5 of their events. When are they set? Ooh, futuristic. We don't have a lot of futuristic stuff, I guess. I'm gonna go and see if I can find some futuristic stuff in the charity shops, or, you know, make it. And in this imaginary future, I'm still running the channel, right? So making content, and then the crew wardrobe is full of lovely things. Some of my friends are game runners, and we were joking the other day about players being players, and they pointed out that if I ever do run a LARP, I will have a almost unique problem amongst LARP runners, which is that people will assume that I'm just providing costume, which for the record, I would. It'd cost a lot. That would be an expensive LARP, and you would not get to choose what you get. I almost forgot, you may have noticed, I've cut my hair. Probably should have planned it slightly better than cutting my hair in the middle of a video. But as previously mentioned, small child, you fit things in when you can. I'm working on a big sewing project at the moment, so I actually cut my hair in the middle of 2 videos, which is great. I am so good at being a YouTuber. Anyway, yeah, it's shorter than I wanted. I did it myself. All of the really good gender-affirming hairdressers and barbers are in big cities. I am not. So right now, cutting my hair seems like the best option. So there we have it. My wardrobe is now full of clothes that I actually wear. My LARP wardrobe moves closer and closer to being in some way organised every day. Don't look too hard at the wall behind me, that's not important right now. And gradually I move towards a state where I actually wear everything that's in my cupboard. I'm working on a big sewing project at the moment, so hopefully that video will be coming to you in the next couple of months. And just another quick reminder that if you want to appear in my next advertising segment, you can get that over on Ko-fi. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to keep the YouTube gods happy. Down in the description you'll find a whole bunch of links. You'll find links to follow me on other platforms. You'll find a link to my Ko-fi page where you can make a donation to support the channel. And you'll find the link to become a channel member. Channel members get a couple of extra perks, as well as early access to all of my videos. But no matter how you choose to support the channel, I couldn't do what I do without your help. Thank you for all of the love on my last video. The next video to appear on the channel will probably also be another compilation video. It's a nice way to just keep the upload schedule ticking over. Completely understand they're not most people's idea of a good time. I think I am managing to catch at least some people who had no idea that these videos existed. Anyway, dream big, and I'll see you next time.
Would you like to say anything to the people? Are you reaching for the microphone? No. No. This was a mistake. Oh my goodness, no. Baby, you can't eat the microphone.